Greetings everyone, welcome to Dihe News. I am your host Abhinav and today we are going to be catching up on some of the biggest news of the year. From Amit Pal Singh's arrest to Rahul Gandhi's disqualification from the Lok Sabha over a defamation case, our reporters have gathered up a brief of the biggest sensations that had the entire nation on the edge of their seats. Here are the news stories presented by our reporters.
The Enforcement Directorate arrested former Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sodia on a money laundering charge. After questioning him for several hours inside the Tihar jail in connection with the Delhi excise policy case, the Central Bureau of Investigation arrested Mr. Sodia on February 26, taking his custody in its own case. The case alleges irregularities in the formulation and implementation of the now scrapped excise policy. Subsequently, a special court sent him to judicial custody in Tihar jail. The ED secured a court order and started recording Mr. Sisodia's statement inside the jail premises. Based on the finding, it formally put him under arrest and produced him before the designated court on 7 days. After the arrest, this is the 12th arrest made by the agency under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act. This is Pratna from DIH News.
Rahul Gandhi, the leader of Indian National Congress, was disqualified as member of the lower house of the Indian Parliament Lok Sabha on 24 March 2023. The disqualification followed a conviction by an Indian court which sentenced Gandhi with 2-year imprisonment on the accusation of defaming Prime Minister Narendra Modi's surname. The conviction and defamation raised an alarm about the state of democracy in India and was seen as a move to silence dissent and political opposition before the upcoming 2024 general elections. The Supreme Court of India stayed its conviction. This would allow him to contest the next election. On 7 August, a notification from Lok Sabha Secretariat reinstated Rahul Gandhi to the parliament. This is Divyanshi from DIH News.
After living in Dubai for a decade, Amit Pal Singh returns to Punjab in September 2022, having been controversially appointed as a leader of Waris Punjab Day, and started a campaign which encouraged youth to refrain from drugs, adopted a traditionalist form of Sikhism, and advocate a sovereign Sikh state. Indian intelligence sources claim that Sandhu has been spotted by the Inter-Service Intelligence (ISI) and that he has stockpiled arms while raising a private militia called Anandpur Khalsa Fauj (AKF). In March 2023, the state government, acting in coordination with the central government, launched an intense crackdown on Sandhu and his associates. He was arrested on 23 April 2023 for attempted murder among other charges. This is Webber from DH News.
On 21 September, Indian legislators passed the first legislation considered in the country's new parliament building, the Women's Reservation Bill 2023. The bill, which passed both houses of parliament almost unanimously with just 2 votes against, will ensure that women occupy at least 33% of the seats in state legislative assemblies and the Lok Sabha, the lower house of parliament. The new legislation requires that in each election 33% of seats in the assemblies and the Lok Sabha be assigned for only female candidates. The bill became law after receiving the assent of President of India Draupadi Murmu.
The G20 New Delhi Summit, chaired by Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, India presidency began on 1st December 2022, reaching a peak in third quarter of 2023. The heading over ceremony of the presidency was held in which the charge of the G20 presidency was transferred from Indonesia President Joko Widodo to India Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Indonesia assumed presidency in 2022. In an interview on 26 August 2023, Prime Minister Modi expressed optimism about evolving agenda.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, wraps up some of the biggest news of this year. Thank you for joining us here at DIH News, where we strive to keep you informed on the latest developments from around the world. As we conclude, we wish you a pleasant evening.